Good morning students. Today we will start our next topic, that is relationship between zeros and coefficients of a polynomial. Now first of all, as you know that what are zeros of the polynomial? A real number a is a zero of the polynomial px if p of a is equals to 0. Means if polynomial is there and we put that value to that polynomial, if you will get 0, it means that a is called the zero of the polynomial. Now in this video you will see what is the relationship between zeros and the coefficients of a polynomial. First of all, let us take an example. I will explain it with the help of example. 2x square minus 8x plus 6. Right? This is a polynomial in x. Right? If you find the zeros of the polynomial, you know how to find the zeros of the polynomial. I have taken the example of a quadratic polynomial because here the degree is 2, so it is a quadratic polynomial. Now we know how to find the zeros of the polynomial by equating the polynomial with 0. And next step is we have to split the middle term. First of all, we can take 2 common. In all the 3 terms, we can take 2 as common. So x square minus 4x plus 3 is equals to 0. This is the polynomial. We have to split it. X square minus 4x is there and 3 into 1 is 3. So minus 3x minus x plus 3 is equals to 0. Now x is common. X minus 3 minus 1 is common. X minus 3 is equals to 0. X minus 3 is common and x minus 1 is left is equals to 0. If we equate x minus 3 to 0, then x is equals to 3. And if we equate x minus 1 is equals to 0, then x is equals to 1. It means this x is equals to 3 and x is equals to 1 are the zeros of this quadratic polynomial. Now, next is, if we find the sum of zeros, right? 1 0 is 3 and 1 0 is 1. 3 plus 1 is equals to 4, right? And product of zeros. 3 and 1. 3 multiplied by 1 is equals to 3. Sum of zeros is equals to 3 and product of sum of zeros is equals to 4 and product of zeros is equals to 3. Now in the quadratic polynomial, we have taken this quadratic polynomial, right? Now in quadratic polynomial, this x square minus 4x plus 3 is equals to 0. We can see that sum of zeros if we find like this, minus time coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square of this polynomial. If you find minus time coefficient of x is minus 4 upon coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square is 1 and if we solve it, minus minus plus, that is equals to 4. Means sum of zeros is equals to 4 and here also sum of zeros is equals to 4. It means sum of zeros always equals to minus time coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. Now we will take the example of product of zeros. Product of zeros is equals to constant term upon coefficient of x square. Now, constant term upon coefficient of x square. What is the constant term here? 3. And what is the coefficient of x square? 1. Product of zeros will be 3 by 1, that is equals to 3. And here also product of zeros is equals to 3. Now it means that we have find one relation here, that sum of zeros is always equals to minus time coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square and product of zeros is always equals to constant term upon coefficient of x square. Now here I'm taking the general equation, means the general form of linear equation, general form of the quadratic polynomial, right? Here ax cube plus bx plus c is a quadratic equation. Now, if I find here sum of zeros is equals to minus time coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square, that is equals to minus time coefficient of x is b upon coefficient of x square is a, right? And product of zeros is equals to constant term upon coefficient of x square. Constant term means c and coefficient of x square is same as a. So it means this is a formula for finding the sum of zeros and product of zeros. Sum of zeros is always equals to minus b upon a, and product of zeros is always equals to c upon.
Go.
Now let's start with exercise 2.2, question number 1. Right. Find the zeros of the polynomial, quadratic polynomial, and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient. Means find the zeros of the polynomial, of the following polynomial, and verify the relationship between zeros and the coefficients. Now I will take first part here. X square minus 2x minus 8. Right? This is a quadratic polynomial. We have to find the relationship between zeros. So first of all, we have to find the zeros here by splitting the middle term. Now 8 is there. So how can we do this? 4 2s are 8 minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. X minus 4 plus 2 x minus 4 x minus 4 x plus 2 x is equals to 4 and x is equals to minus 2. These are the zeros of the polynomial. Now we have to verify the relationship between zero and the coefficients. Right? Sum of zeros from the polynomial, that is equals to minus b upon a, means minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square, which is equals to minus b is your minus 2 upon a is your 1, that is equals to 2, and product of zeros is equals to c upon a, constant is minus 8 upon a is your 1, that is equals to minus 8, and here sum of zeros is equals to 2. Now let us find here the two zeros are, so sum of zeros 4 plus minus 2, that is 4 minus 2 is equals to 2, and product of zeros is equals to 4 into minus 2, that is equals to minus 8.
Go.
Now our next part is part number 5, that is t square minus 15, right? So it is a quadratic polynomial. Yes, it is a quadratic polynomial because the highest power is 2, so it is a quadratic polynomial. We can write it as t square plus 0t minus 15. Can we write it like this? Yes, because here x term of t is missing, so we can put 0t here in order to make it in the form of a quadratic polynomial. Now we have to find the zeros, as this term is cancelled because 0 is there. So to find the zeros, we have to equate it with 0. T square is equals to 15 and t is equals to plus minus root 15. Means the two zeros are root 15 and minus root 15. Now again we have to verify the relationship between zeros and the coefficients. So how can we verify? This is the polynomial. How can we verify? Sum of zeros. Sum of zeros by using the formula that is minus b upon a minus b. Minus b means this which is missing, that is 0. Minus 0 upon a is your 1, which is equals to 0. And if we find the sum of zeros from this here, sum of zeros is plus root 15 and minus root 15, that is also equals to 0. Product of zeros. Product of zeros is equals to c upon a. C upon a means minus 15 upon 1, minus 15 upon 1. And if you find the product of zeros from here, minus 15 plus root 15 into minus root 15 plus minus root 15 square. Square and root cancel, which is equals to minus 15. So here also minus 15 is there. So product of zeros is minus 15, minus 15. And sum of zeros is 0 and 0. So in this way we can find the zeros of the polynomial and their relationship between zeros and the coefficients. Question number 2 is find a quadratic polynomial each with the given numbers as the sum and product of its 0 respectively. Means that the number that are given to us in the equation 1 by 4 is the sum of zeros and minus 1 is the product of zeros. Sum of zeros means sum of zeros. First of all, let alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. Right. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, sum of zeros, that is alpha plus beta, is given 1 by 4 and product of zeros. Product of zeros, that is alpha into beta, is given as minus 1. Right? Minus 1 can be written as minus 1 upon 1. Now we know that from the formula that we have done, alpha plus beta means minus b upon a is equals to 1 by 4 and alpha into beta means c upon a is equals to minus 1 upon 1. So we have to, first of all, we have to make the denominator equal. Here it is 1, sorry, here it is 4 and here it is 1. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 4. Now minus b upon a is equals to 1 by 4 and c upon a is equals to minus 4 upon 4. So from there we can get that a is equals to 4, b is equals to minus b is equals to 1. It means b is equals to minus 1 and c is equals to minus 4. And in the equation we have to find the quadratic polynomial, and we know that the general form of quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Here a is equals to 4, that means 4x square. B is equals to minus 1 minus x and c is equals to minus 4 minus 4. So this is the required quadratic polynomial. Now second part is here the sum of the zeros is given as root 2 and product of zeros 1 by 3. We know that sum of zeros alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a, which is given as root 2 upon 1. You can write it as like this. And product of zeros, that is alpha into beta, we know that alpha into beta is equals to c upon a, that is constant term upon coefficient of x square. Now alpha into beta is given as 1 upon 3. Now if we compare these two, alpha and minus b upon a is equals to root 2 upon 1 and c upon a is equals to 1 upon 3. As I earlier told you that you have to make the denominator same. Here the denominator is 3 and the denominator is 1. It means we have to multiply here by 3. Now minus b upon a is equals to 3 root 2 upon 3 and c upon a is equals to 1 upon 3. Now we can easily find the values of a is equals to 3, b is equals to minus 3 root 2 and c is equals to 1. Right? So general form of the quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c means 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1. So this is the required polynomial.